side left an attempted robbery suspect dead. It happened at a Texaco just off the North Freeway and Mount Houston Parkway. Eyewitness News reporter Kevin Quinn is there and tells us one of the men involved was apparently a regular customer. Kevin?
Well, Tom, the clerk here says he will never forget that moment when he stared down the barrel of a suspect's gun. He says he's just glad that he opened fire before that suspect had a chance to.
This was supposed to be the getaway car, though as you can see by the flat tire and bullet holes in the windows, whoever was trying to drive it didn't get very far in it.
I'm still pretty much shaken, sir. This has never happened to me before.
Syed Hussein says he was working as a clerk here at this Texaco off I-45 in Mount Houston when, at about lunchtime, two men entered, one armed with a gun, the other with a knife. After jumping the counter, holding him at knife point, rifling through his pockets, and ransacking the cash register, Hussein says the suspects fled. He says he grabbed a .357 Magnum they had hidden and ran outside to try and get a license plate off their car.
The guy with the gun, he saw me and pointed the gun at me. And that's when I instinctively, I was scared for my life and I just shot.
Police say the men fled on foot. Kevin Redden happened to be making a U-turn right there and saw the whole thing.
Why I jumped out, I don't know. It was just a thing to do, I guess.
Redden ditched his truck and chased one of the men across this bayou. He lost him, but came across the wounded suspect. Redden, who has some medical training, says that man died before he could help.
Watching a man die in front of you and not being able to do nothing for him is really hard.
Police have arrested that second suspect. They say the clerk who works here likely will face no charges, but that this case will be referred to a Harris County grand jury. Tonight at 6 o'clock, an exclusive crime tracker look at this area, how the clerks here say they recently took it upon themselves to make sure they were no longer victims.